Hi everyone, welcome to the History of Football channel. Today I'll be doing another World Cup review, and this time it's between Spain and Germany. This is a match which I think is the biggest game of the group stages. It sees two heavyweights of the world game playing against each other. Of course, with Germany, this is their 20th World Cup. They're 4 times winners of the trophy, and they've also been 4 times runners-up of the trophy. As for Spain, they're a massive footballing nation, but when it comes to World Cups, they have a very poor record, I think. They did win the trophy in 2010 down in South Africa, but in their 16 times that they've qualified for the World Cup, their best place finish besides that 2010 victory was in 1950 when they come fourth. Besides that, when I was looking at their World Cup record, there's a lot of times they were eliminated from the group stage or the round of 16 stage. So, as a footballing nation, when it comes to the World Cup, Spain are not very successful. But with this squad that they've got, potentially they can go all the way in 2022. So to start the game, the assignment for Germany was simple. A win is something that they needed to do, especially after Costa Rica beat Japan. To start the game, though, I think with Germany, they started very well, as did Spain. It was a very lively start to the half. And in the 6th minute, Spain had a chance through Olmo. This was actually a very good shot from him, and there was a lot of pace on the ball, but Manuel Neuer managed to get his glove to it, which knocked it onto the crossbar, and it went out for a corner. After that, I think that Spain had a couple of other chances and have to score a goal. One of them come through Jordi Alba, but his shot just went wide of the post. And they also had a couple of other half chances besides that. For Germany, I thought that their defence was quite good. They pressed Spain a lot. They made Spain a bit disjointed. Every time that Spain got the ball, Germany were right on them. And I thought that they had a couple of chances to score themselves. There was a couple of half chances. There was 1 or 2 times that they got behind the Spanish line, but they were caught offside. In the 39th minute, Rudiger scored a goal for Germany. This was a free header, but it was ruled offside. And looking at VAR, he was clearly offside, so it was a correct decision from the officials. But at the end of the first half, this could have been anyone's match, I thought. I thought both sides were okay. They were moving the ball well. As I said before, Germany defended well. Their press was good. They didn't really give Spain a lot of time on the ball. For Spain, a couple of times they got in behind the German defence, but this is a match that could really go either way. I thought it was a good first half. Lots of energy from both sides. And as I said earlier with Germany, they had to find a goal and try to win this game, because otherwise they would potentially be out of the World Cup. Going to the second half of the match, I thought it were more of the same from the first half. I thought that both sides were kind of having a go at each other, and there was a bit of counter-attacking going on from both sides. In that second half, Kimmich had a shot which was well saved by Simon in the Spanish goal. And then at the other end, Olmo had a straight shot at Neuer, which didn't really trouble Neuer whatsoever. It was hit very hard, but it was just straight at Neuer. And then the breakthrough happened with Spain in the 61st minute. Alvaro Morata, who is a much maligned striker. He has had his critics in the past, but he scored his 29th goal for Spain. This one come from the left-hand side of the field. It was well worked. The ball went out to Jordi Alba, who crossed it in for Alvaro Morata, who kind of did a bit of a side foot and flicked the ball past Neuer into the net, and Spain led 1-0. Not too long after that, in the 64th minute, Asensio had a really big chance to make it 2-0, but he skied his shot well over the bar for Spain. That was a golden chance. It was pretty much straight after the Spanish first goal, and the ball was crossed to him right in the middle of the pitch. He had time to probably trap the ball and have a shot, but he went for it first time and it went straight over the crossbar. And then after that, it was Germany had a couple of chances, Spain had a couple of chances, but it looked like it was going to finish 1-0 until there was a couple of changes made by Germany, and one of them was Phil Crook, who come on the field, and he was a player that they mentioned that has spent most of his career in the second division of German football. and he had a good year with Werder Bremen this year. I think he scored about 12 or 13 goals. As a result, he was picked for the German national team, and he come on around about the 70th minute mark to try to help Germany get back into the game. And in the 82nd minute, he did just that. This was a well-worked goal from Germany, and the ball went to full cricket, and he hit this ball with authority, went straight into the top roof of the net, made it 1-1, and Germany could potentially sniff a win here if things went their way. They did have a couple of chances towards the end of the match. There were a couple of nervy moments of Spain. There were a couple of times where Germany almost conceded a goal as well down the other end of the field, but the game finished 1 goal apiece, and that means that in the final group stage match that it's going to be a very interesting final group stage match for all 4 teams: Japan, Costa Rica, Germany and Spain. This group's wide open. There's a lot of variations, a lot of variables that could happen in this group. But I thought overall this were a good match between 2 former world champions, Germany and Spain. This is a match that you'd probably associate with later in the tournament, but we're blessed to see it early in the group stage. I thought it were a good match. There was a lot of good performances on display from both Germany and Spain. I think still for Germany, they just don't seem like the same team that I have known in the past and I've grown up with. I think Spain, will probably go deeper into the tournament. That's just my own personal opinion if they do get past the group stage. But we'll just have to wait and see how Spain go if they do make out the knockout stages. So this has been History of Football once again. I've been doing a lot of videos for the World Cup so far, and I'll be doing a few more in the future, hopefully, depending on work and all that. Also, I'll be doing a few more Forgotten Football Ground videos, so stay tuned for those. Anyways, thanks for tuning in for this video and supporting this channel, and I'll catch us all later in the next one. Alright, tatty bye for now.